Okay, this video is for Total Hypocrisy. If you're not Total Hypocrisy, you can move on. But girl, I keep seeing all these people talk about you. And don't get me wrong, I've been very appreciative of your informative videos against your step against the fight in the collective against the regime. And there are things that I have enjoyed in your content, except for the times that you attack allies. I don't like that. We have to unify with the understanding that no human being is going to be perfect. No human being is going to check all our boxes on our bullet point board. Um, and you have a lot of opinions. And a lot of times when I've heard your videos speak about other creators and journalists, you've been wrong. You've been wrong about them completely. You're forming your own POV, and that's fine because this is your human timeline. And you're allowed to do that, and it's your perspective. This is your experience. But I wanted to know what was going on in your cards because you were getting a lot of heat during an awakening and in a karmic blowback. And I'm like, where is this all coming from? Where is she standing? And so I thought I'd let you know what your cards say. I do want to go ahead and add that while I was shuffling these cards, about 4 or 5 flew out. So I knew they were supposed to be your beginning cards. And the first thing that it told me is, sweetheart, you have burned a lot of bridges. You have burned a lot of bridges. Some bridges that you shouldn't have burned, some that you should. You keep trying to grow from a lot of empty cups. You have taken a lot of losses. There's parts of your love line that need to be healed. You have a problem with relationships, possibly a marriage. I don't know if you're married. I don't know if this is signifying a future marriage or someone you're passionate about, but there definitely seems to be a player in here that you're either supposed to meet or with, but it is a relationship that's going to have to be healed. This is not your year to be abundant. It's not, girl. Like, abundance in reverse. You're overly emotional. You're trying to follow trends and be relevant. And the one thing over here is all contracts that you have that you could get, like sponsorships or brand deals or anything to work with a network. Baby, you have got the hangman on you. You've got the hangman on you. And I was sitting here wondering, why? Why does Total Hypocrisy have the hangman on her? She does produce good news. She does tend to have a good background and she's intelligent. So why is the hangman on it? So I dug a little further in your card. I will say you definitely have mommy issues. Cultivated deep relationships with mom here. You have a deep fear of being broke, not sustaining, not being where you want to be. You're stubborn. You don't listen to good advice when it's told to you. And overall, there is deep-rooted jealousy. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to be honest. There's deep-rooted jealousy that keeps you trapped from reaching your highest potential within yourself. There is a high priestess in your card, but she's trapped. And what is she trapped by? The inability to heal from your own ego. Now, I'm not going to say you're not a sacrificial person because it tells me right here you are willing to make sacrifices for others. You are genuinely a good person. And there's no reason in the cards to make me think that you are necessarily purposely a toxic person. I don't think that you're purposely trying to stir things up in a way to receive negative blowback. It often shows judgment against you, and a lot of people misunderstand you. I have trouble with communication. I have trouble with isolation. You really want people to follow you. You really want people to give you your career, essentially. And this is a tower moment for you in reverse, which means you are in a time where you are building your future, where you are building what you want. And the universe's advice is get off your fucking high horse, sis. Get off your fucking high horse. You're going about it the wrong way, and that's what's causing you not to financially go forward. There is nothing in your cards that tells me you're going to be rich. There's blockages all through as you're trying to build this tower. Now, granted, some of them come from the regime, but most of them come from self. I can see how you're hoping that your forefront, your content, your platform, where you're exposing all of these generals, these leaders, these truths, that it propels you into an international name. It propels you into a career. But here's the thing. You're losing your following. You're losing your voice because they're not hearing you, because you're really confusing them with going against allies, with going against other people that they listen to for information. And the people that you have bad opinions on are not giving bad information. They're giving factual information. But your opinions of them are so strong that it's causing you to lose a lot of love, to lose a lot of fan base. And if you're not careful, you could lose it all. The major advice here is you need to start watering yourself in a different way. And you need to start watering yourself in a way that you're not coming off as if you're better than anyone else. Or, I don't really think that's the right term. You really come across as someone that cares in a lot of your content. I agree with that. In your cards, it tells me there's a genuine care for the American people. There's a genuine care for these people that you report on. There's a genuine care for immigrants and having the right things done in the world. Your opinions are askew. Your judgment of other people is askew. Your expectations versus reality, way off base. And the further that you take this with your ego, with your pride, it's going to dismantle everything that you built. And I'm only telling you this because I don't want that to happen. Because I want everyone to succeed on their timeline. And even though you're not someone who would reach out for spiritual advice, I hope that you do watch this video and realize that the cards are not shifting in your favor. The cards are not shifting in a way that you are going to be in any financial situation to even help others. I can tell within the cards that you truly believe that if you had trillions of dollars, you'd fix it all. And I'm here to tell you that your ego and pride is too big that you would judge others the same way that this government does if you had access to that much money, because your soul is not ready. You have not broken down your ego and your pride to look at humanity from another human standpoint, where you could be wrong too. I will say that your energy is coming across through the cards, and when I tap in, as someone who is more focused on making it and making this venture and capitalizing on it in a financial way, more than you are when you first started just sharing truths, just starting a platform, and really wanting to share this with the people. You have shifted this from being something that you love and being something that you're passionate about to trying to make this a career that works for you. And I'm going to be the first one to tell you, babe, it's not going to work out the way you want to unless you shift. And you need to shift hard, sweetheart. Best of luck to you.